Hello and welcome to Ubsology. I am Urbs and this is some ology on the 5 geography facts that all geniuses know. In at number 5 it's that the Amazon River is the biggest river in the world, not the Nile. What is a river if it is not water? And the metric for measuring a river is, I kid you not, discharge. The Amazon's average discharge is 240,000 cubic square meters per second. Now for context, the volume of an Olympic-sized swimming pool is 2,500 cubic meters. The average flow rate at the mouth of the Amazon is sufficient to fill more than 83 Olympic-sized swimming pools every second. 83 every second. And to give you a comparison, the Nile is 6,650 kilometers long compared to the Amazon's 6,400, and the Nile only has a little diddy discharge of 2,800 cubic meters per second. In at number 4 is that the continents move at the same rate as your fingernails grow. So the ancient supercontinent Pangaea took hundreds of millions of years to break into what we now know as the 7 continents. But for 40 million of those years, the landmasses that we now know as the Americas and Africa moved at a rate of 1 millimeter per year. However, 200 million years ago, and for about 10 million years, the tectonic plates accelerated, breaking apart at a rate of 20 millimeters a year, the same rate that your fingernails grow. Keeping on tectonic plates, the third is that Mount Everest, is actually getting bigger. So around 17 million years ago, the summit of Everest would have been about 5,000 meters. However, the Eurasian plate and the Indian tectonic plates were crushing against each other and have been crushing and compressing and buckling ever since. So India is getting higher by about 5 centimeters a year, and thus Everest is getting bigger by about 4 millimeters a year. So to put that into perspective, when Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary summited in 1953, they were 28 centimeters lower than if you summited today. However, the fastest growing mountain in the world is not Everest. It is Nanga Parbat, which is also located in the Himalayan range, which has a height standing currently at 8,126, and it's currently growing at a rate of 7 millimeters per year. So in about 240,000 years, it could surpass Everest. Number 2, the world's largest desert is not the Sahara. The world's largest desert is in fact the Antarctic, covering 14 million square miles. Definition of a desert is an area where very little precipitation or rain occurs, and therefore living conditions are hostile for plants and animal life, which is exactly what the Antarctic is. And in at number 1 is that Everest is not the biggest mountain on Earth. Mauna Loa is the current biggest mountain in the world, which is located in Hawaii, and from the bottom of the sea it stands almost 10,000 meters compared to Everest's 8,849. However, much of Mauna Loa is underwater, with only around 4,200 rising above sea level. So there we have it, the biggest mountain in the world is not necessarily the highest or the tallest. I guess technically that will go to Chimborazo in Ecuador, which, if we're measuring from the center of the Earth, is the highest point because the Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It's a squashed sphere, so it technically bulges. And on that bombshell, I think we should leave it there. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment below, and catch us next time. Bye bye.